Good morning. Welcome to Vlogmas 17 here on A Wanderlust for Life. I'm Jessica. If you're new here, hello and welcome. If you've been around for a while, welcome back. Glad to see you. Today I'm going to share what I eat in a day, and I thought this might be interesting for you but also for me because I've been working with a nutritionist for a while, and I think I've come a long way from what I used to eat to what I eat now. And basically the idea was to learn how to feed my body correctly and what I really need to thrive in this one body that I have. Sorry, I am still in my PJs because it's breakfast time, and I'll tell you a little bit more throughout the day about some of the habits I've changed and things like that. First thing my nutritionist told me is that you should drink a half a liter or about 2 cups of water before you have breakfast. I've done that. This is just some extra. And something that I have really gotten in the habit of doing is having overnight oats for breakfast. I love them because I've always loved oatmeal, and I don't love the way that like when you cook it, it gets all mushy and gross, and I don't like the prepackaged stuff because there's always so much sugar in there, and sugar's always been a hard thing for me to get away from. And so overnight oats is a really great way for me to kind of take control of that and have unlimited list of flavors in the morning. And I have recently discovered this company in Amsterdam. So if you're in Amsterdam, this might be of interest to you. It's called Jarable, and they send you a jar of different things for the morning for the week. I'm gonna have the overnight oats today. This was gifted, and I thought it was just a great fit for what I was doing today anyway. And in this time, I'm trying to do my best to help the local businesses because everybody needs a little extra help right now. With Jarable, they send you, it's a subscription service, and they will bring it to your door in a great little bag. Like, look at this. I think this is so sweet. This has my name on it. They brought me 3 different kinds of breakfast that you can have in the morning: overnight oats, a yogurt, and then a chia seed breakfast, like a chia seed pudding. And they all have the different toppings that you're supposed to use. So the overnight oats comes with fruit and almond butter, and everything's just already ready for you. With them, you can either get 3 jars in a week or 6 jars in a week, and you can just swap out the jars when they bring you new ones, which I think is really cool. And they send you instructions that are correlated with the color of ribbon. So this is pink, and the top of this cup says pink. So being color coded, all you have to do is dump this in here. And what I think is really fun is the yogurt, and the chia pudding this week comes with acai. So that's in the freezer, and then all you do is the night before you want to eat it, take it out, put it in the fridge. Next morning, breakfast is ready. So I'm gonna start with mine. Okay, so already I can see that there's pumpkin seeds in here. It smells heavenly. Lots of cinnamon, which I absolutely love. Yeah, that's really good. And so the fruit that they gave me, strawberries and blueberries for sure, which are my favorite fruits actually. This is working out really well for me. And I'm just gonna dump it in here. Oh, there's some blackberries or raspberries all in there. Maybe I should have put this in a bigger bowl. I think I'm gonna do that. But anyway, overnight oats has definitely been my favorite breakfast since I've been on this new journey of trying to eat healthier, because oats are a really great way to start your morning and they fill you up. I have some favorite overnight oat recipes I'll leave down below, and if you're in Amsterdam and you're looking for some convenience for pre-made breakfast, I'll leave the link for Jarable down below as well. Let me put this in a bowl. Now it's time to eat, so I'll see you for lunch. And it's lunchtime, so I've stuck with just water this morning. Sometimes I do have tea, an English breakfast tea. I personally buy at the local brand Citea, C-I-T-E-A. Love their stuff. And breakfast was amazing. Mine was so good. So it definitely had cinnamon in it, some nuts and seeds, things like that, with the fruit on top and the almond butter. So good. And then Sean ended up eating the chia seed one with the acai, and he said that was like one of his favorite things ever. So I'm really glad that he liked that. So for lunch, I'm having some leftover soup. This is something that I made from the veggie box that I got in a previous video, and I've recently started learning how to create things on my own without a recipe. So this is parsnip, carrot, potato, onion, garlic, things like that. And then I like to have a soup even though it's a thick soup, with some bread or something like that. When we make curries and things like that, which is more of what we have nowadays, we do tend to have it with rice, brown rice, quinoa, something like that, or even this. I think tomorrow night I'm making chili. Let me check my toast real quick. All right, so this is one of my favorite things too. This is a cast iron griddle, and I absolutely love it. We make so many things on it, from homemade pancakes to burgers to shrimp to reheating pizzas and stuff like that. It's absolutely amazing. So a little bit about what we make for lunch sometimes. So this is leftovers. Sometimes we'll have like a bagel. We just ordered bagels recently and they are delicious, and having like a wholesome bagel like that. In the summer we'd have more of a salad type thing with maybe some fish or shrimp, something like that. Sean really likes sandwiches and packing it full of goodness, but normally, you know, it's just whatever's around. Sometimes I just like to have breakfast for lunch. So breakfast, more like an American style breakfast with eggs and things like that. So, but I'm gonna put this together, heat it up, and get eating. I know, it looks a little bland, a little boring, not very colorful. This isn't all the time. This is just what it is today because it's leftovers. But like I said, we have lots of different recipes, and I actually have my own Pinterest board of like healthier recipes to try, or my favorites. If you're interested in getting that link, that Pinterest board, let me know down in the comments. And yes, I'll admit, I eat on the couch a lot. I don't know why. Do you eat on the couch? Because I feel like it's a very normal thing to do. So just eat here. Sometimes I don't do anything. Sometimes I watch some YouTube videos. I try to be very conscious. One of the big things that I've learned is that you really need to be thoughtful of how you're eating and if you get full. Because a lot of us, I think we are so in tune with other things that we're not really listening to our body and understanding when we're full. All right, well, I'm gonna have my lunch and I will see you later. This bit's gonna be a little tricky. So pardon me if the video gets all a little wacky. I just thought you'd like to see kind of how we shop, what we shop for, and we are on lockdown again. So we have actually been stocking up through each grocery order to get things that we need that we know will be helpful as we continue on. And because we're eating more vegetable heavy, we have a lot of cans that are helping us through. So we have lots of nuts now, lots of oats, curry, so much curry, and then lots of cans, like I said. So this is chickpeas. I also have lentils, coconut milk, quinoa, alternative milk, things like that. So this is our stash right now, because our kitchen just really isn't big enough to hold everything that we need, especially since we're trying to just stock up and be ready. We also have tons of flour, sugar, things like that, and yeast in case we want to make our own whatever. Yeah, that's just a little look into kind of how we prepare. And next up, we're gonna have an afternoon snack. That's gonna be a smoothie. Woo! Smoothie time. I am going to make what's called, I think it's called the sunrise pink smoothie or pink sunrise smoothie or something like that. I got it off of Pickup Limes, which is a great website, but also YouTube channel with all kinds of vegan goodies. And so even if you're not vegan, like I'm not, there's still a lot of great recipes on there to help you eat a little healthier and more balanced, because she's also a nutritionist. She actually knows like what kinds of things should go together. And there's a lot of great videos. So what do we need for the smoothie? We need a carrot, a beet, which I don't love, an orange, frozen zucchini. I cut them up and freeze them in, this is a stasher pouch. They're really freaking expensive, but I've found a million uses for them, so I kind of love them now. Frozen strawberries, frozen raspberries, alternative milk, and cashews. All right, let's get doing it. So first I'm gonna peel the orange, because that's not something that you wanna leave unpeeled. And we'll be using the Vitamix for this. And this is one of the reasons we got the Vitamix. If you missed the unboxing, I'll leave the video down below for you. But basically, when we started eating a little bit better and more varied diets, we found ourselves really liking smoothies and different things that required a really good blender. Now it's time to peel the carrot. I saved the beet for last because the color gets everywhere. And then we're gonna chop the beet. It's supposed to be a small beet, and honestly, that's about as much as I can take. I like being able to have a smoothie as a snack because it comes with a lot of good things inside of it. This one isn't green, but usually we also make green smoothies. You get a lot of that kind of vegetable, like the leafy green stuff. We put hemp seeds in it, all kinds of stuff, and it really is this nutrient-packed snack. Okay, so all of that is cut up, so I'm gonna start filling the Vitamix, so I'll bring you along with me. All right, I got the Vitamix turned on, and we first fill it with liquids. There is an order of how you're supposed to fill it. This one's pretty easy, but basically liquids go on bottom, and the heaviest, like frozen stuff, goes on top, as far as I remember. So let's do that. We're using oat milk. Gonna put my nuts right after the milk. My fruits and carrot. There goes the frozen zucchini. Look at all those strawberries. And finally, raspberries. Now we're gonna blend it up. I'm really excited. Okay, so one of the reasons I got this model is because it has a smoothie setting already, and just turn that and hit go. And done. Another thing with the newer Vitamixes, there are tons of safety mechanisms. So this, once lid comes off, you can't actually turn it on anymore. And that's why you see the little slashes right there. But check out this color. Gorgeous. Let's plate it up, or glass it up. Ready for this? So this recipe is for 2, so I'm going to share with Sean. And then to clean this, you just put soap and water in it and blend it back up. Taste test time. I think I got a tart orange. It's the first time that's happened. The raspberry is very, very potent as well. Normally this is actually pretty sweet. It's still really good. Just made me pucker a little bit. Like I said, this is such a nice snack, and it'll hold us over until dinner time. So I'll see you then. And it's dinner time. Welcome back to the kitchen. I am going to cheat a little bit tonight because honestly, I have been cooking a lot recently, different soups and curries and stuff like that. And I wanted something a little different. So we dug into our KM0 gift box. If you missed that video about what that is, it's the very first Vlogmas video, #1. So go check that out. I'll leave the link up here and also down below. And I'm really excited because the cool thing about the KM0 gift box is that it's from the small local producers in the Tuscany region. And we are actually hosting a small group tour, max 12 people, October 2021. So if you want to join us for that, we'd love to have you. I'll leave all the information down in the description. For now, we're gonna have artisanal penne pasta. Looks like this. I think it's whole wheat. Yes, it is. Whole wheat is good for you. And then this jarred ragu de carne. So we're gonna put this on this, and that's dinner, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and prepare this, and you'll see it all finished. And here it is. Whole wheat artisanal penne with pasta sauce straight from Tuscany. And I have to tell you, Tuscany has some of my favorite pasta, as in shapes, and some of my favorite toppings. If there's any chance that you can go to Tuscany when it's safe to travel again, I really do hope you get to go, whether or not it's on our tour. But let's give this a taste test. Ooh, it's hot. Brings me right back there. Oh, I miss it so much. If you watch my Q&A, you'll know that Italy is my favorite place in Europe. And I think it's safe to say Tuscany might be my favorite place in Italy. This is the perfect end to a lovely day. And I will see you guys tomorrow for another Vlogmas. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, give it a like. If you're not subscribed yet, what you doing? Go ahead and hit that red button. And I will see you tomorrow. Bye.